Let's make some Dead Man's Hands. And maybe win some games.
Watch this!
Paladin should be a good matchup for us, so this is a good place to start in the whole winning some games thing. Though these cards are not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Warpath, maybe Brawl, and definitely Bloodrazor, but I'll draw into Brawl, so I'm not in a hurry for that. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. This is a pretty good starting hand. I think we can do this.
None will survive.
Fortunately, none will survive, so... I suppose that includes the opponent, though, so I'm not really sure about that voice line. I don't know, that's rather grim. I'm hoping you will provide me with the appropriate amount of entertainment while I work on a massive spreadsheet. Like, isn't that entertainment in and of itself already? So what do you need me here for?
Reporting for duty.
I am going to press this button, and I'm going to press it well. Soon, I will press that button again. So I don't want to coin out the Bloodrazor. I want to play this going into turn 5 for the opponent, and since this is only going into turn 4, I feel less inclined to do so. The same is true of the Warpath. I don't need it this turn, so I'm just going to gain some armor and move on to the next turn. And then we'll all get to laugh together as we blow up the opponent's board with the Bloodrazor. It'll be great fun. Alternatively, we'll just, like, if you just, okay. So this is an obvious tell that the Quartermaster is in hand, because otherwise he would have, like, not left board space. I think it was the right play, because if he wants to have a chance of playing either a Fungalmancer or a Quartermaster here, he needs to leave the space. But that doesn't seem to be a possibility right now. I'll go ahead and punch here to prime the weapon for another swing in the future. I think he wants to level up. I mean, I know he wants to level up, but unfortunately he can't put that in his deck anymore, so good news for us. So I do have a couple of options for this upcoming turn. I could punch. I could not punch. I don't think I need to because I have the Brawl and the double Warpath in hand to clear the next slate. Like, I kind of want the opponent to extend with the Quartermaster, and you know, not clearing this board is a good way to bait him into doing so. So I think the plays are either coin Justicar, which is catching my eye right now because I like getting that hero power online as soon as possible, or I could go shield block hero power. If I don't go shield block hero power, that allows me to shield block hero power shield slam on the following turn, which I'm kind of into, so I'm going to coin out the Justicar here.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Developing on board while making a better hero power seems like a good idea.
Mushroom power!
Okay.
Speak your peace.
I mean, that's a slight punish, right? But we still have the play that we were looking for. And we get to continue reserving the Warpaths for the Quartermaster, which is a little bit scarier than the Fungal Man. How do I get good and stop being a scrub? By subscribing to twitch.tv/RoffleHS, then waiting for that sub to expire and resubscribing to somebody who's good at the game. Best decks for 2K19 from rank 20 to legend in wild. Suggestions: I would start with the deck the opponent is playing, which is Odd Paladin. Any sort of aggressive Paladin is really good right now, and then Kingsbane Rogue, if you have the cards, is quite good as well.
Reporting for duty.
I think I don't like giving up a Warpath, but I think it's right. So I go Acolyte, Warpath, Execute. Actually, do I even need to execute that? Is that really that scary? Like, it's only got 2 attack. I could just double Warpath.
Let the pain speak to me.
Oh, hey, we drew into another Warpath. Okay, yeah, I think I like the double Warpath. This primes it for either an Execute or a Sleep with the Fishes on the follow-up. I need to save this and probably a Brawl for the Dead Man's. Maybe even a Sleep with the Fishes.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah. I'm actually just fine if the opponent Divine Favors because
Reporting for duty.
I've got Cold Lights for burst. Fishes get stitches. I like it. Okay, this appears to be a setup into some sort of buff type scenario. I'm not sure what the best answer to this is. I think it maybe involves drawing some cards off a Coldlight Oracle, which I can't really do effectively right now. So this represents 12, right? My audio sounds odd when I talk. That could be the, there might be some background noise. I've got the air conditioner on because it's really hot. And I haven't, like, adjusted my noise gate accordingly. Okay, that was a bit of a hurried turn. Let me increase the attack on this and see if it helps a bit.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Okay, hopefully this is better. I really want the Drywhisker Armors, but they don't seem to be anywhere here. I don't want to go in with the... I think it's just bring it on hero power. Try and bait out the opponent into extending further into this board. Maybe I go with the Cornered Sentry.
Holy light.
Nice little lapdoors.
Maybe my mic is cutting off when I stop talking. Is that happening now? No, that doesn't seem to be happening.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
That's a big boy.
Clever girl.
Audio is coming through fine, even pre-gate adjust? Okay. Then it may be, like, some people notice it more with either headphones or because they are crazy. I want to get the execute out of hand, so I'm going to do it in this order. These are all great options for the dead man's turns. Some people have a combination of more sensitive ears and headphones that can pick up on that stuff a little bit better. Wait until it becomes opens the 8th gate and becomes the Night Roffle? Is that anything like the Night Man? Because if so, then I better watch out for Dayman.
Reporting for duty. Out of my jungle. Out of my jungle.
Wow, Turtleception. There's still another, like, taunt in his hand from the first Turtle Man.
Reporting for duty.
I think it's Brann. Well, Dirty Rat doesn't need to be brand, does he? That's just Dirty Rat hero power brawl.
Put your faith in the light.
Well, that's some kind of pull. The Dirty Rat always wins. And by Dirty Rat, I mean that dude.
Job done.
How many black V-necks would you say you own? Sir, that's a personal question and one that I'd appreciate a little, you know, distance on.
Reporting
light protects me.
I'll hold for a turn. I'm looking for a burst lethal because I'm particularly light on some AoEs that make me a bit uncomfortable. Okay. Alright, that makes me more comfortable. So let's do this. I have another Brann, is why I was so willing to part with this one. I think killing dudes seems smart. Drawing into the second dead man's hand was brilliant.
My hand is full.
The light dims, but we fight.
Okay, that explains why this has come down earlier, because it's terrible. Actually, it's not really that bad here, because it does heal. Just got here and saw an odd paladin mill something. I like it already? Yeah, that's the type of stream it's gonna be tonight, I guess. Let's get rid of one of these. It feels like 2 is too many in the next Deadman's. My problem is that, like, I really do want the cornered or the Drywhisker Armorers before I shuffle again. So this might be a rather passive turn. I may even get, yeah, I think I even get rid of the second one. Just because having 3 of those, it's just not a useful card at this spot. I need to hang on to the Coldlight Oracle. I need to hang on to... I can part with 1 Brawl, I think. So because of that, I think throwing away this Bring It On is pretty good. I've got Warpath, I've got Brawl to spare, so we're good here.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, Mill Rogue is a fun destroyer deck, but we're pretty anti-fun too, right? Like, whoa, that's a large man. Or orc, rather, sorry. So we're definitely partying with the Brawl here. See you later, Brawl. Please don't make me sad. Because I do not have an answer to this 10-10. I should have known that this 10-10 was going to beat up all the 1-1s. Like, that's just pretty obvious in hindsight.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. We get round 2.
Reporting for duty.
Do I want another Cordian Sentry in my deck? As well as an increased chance of not having an 11-10 live. I don't know if I want the minion in my deck. There's 1 more Fungal Man and 2 Quartermasters, possibly another. Ugh. I don't think I want it in my deck. I do want that in my deck though, so I'm going to play this and then Brawl. Don't do this to me again. Oh, yeah. We did it. It's the first one out that time, too.
Reporting for duty.
I think 2 Quartermasters might just become 1 Half Master. That's true, because I have played several Bring It Ons this game. Probably double Warpath, maybe involving some sort of Cold Light play, but like that limits my burst. Oh, hey. That's the card I've been looking for. 3, 6, or 3, 7, 9. Maybe it's not worth playing the Coldlight this turn. I think it is worth playing this though, even though it dies. We'll bluff the Yogg. Also, I have a quest to play warrior card, so it feels good about that decision. Our opponent, on the other hand, does not seem to be feeling good about my decision.
Which path to choose?
If he knows who you are, Yogg is very possible. Yeah, I typically do run Yogg in this deck instead of Justicar. And to answer the question that came through, why no Death Knight? It's a reasonable inclusion, especially in an odd meta or odd paladin meta. And just, I don't know, like there are too many matchups where it feels bad to play, and I think the opponent has left this game, which is unfortunate because again I still have warrior cards to play. It's all right, we'll get him here. I mean, it's not lethal, but
Almost out of cards. Out of cards.
we'll pretend like it is. Have I played Egg Mage yet? No, I don't actually have Khadgar. Oh, that's what happened, yeah. No, I knew that was true. Pretend like I milled him for like infinity damage, chat. It was fantastic. Are you kidding me? He couldn't stay for one more turn to help me complete that quest? Now we gotta run it back.